What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another high-risk coin pusher video for you all today. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a $50 million buy-in, and they gave us 100 quarters. Super expensive game today. Anyhow, wish me good luck. Hopefully we can walk out of here with a massive profit. So anyhow, what do they got in there today? It looks like one enormous tower of $5,000 chips back there on the pusher. We got 4 $10,000 chip towers in there. All kinds of gold. Looks like they got 2 walls of $5,000 chips up front. We got 2 humongous towers of quarters in there. And a massive pyramid of quarters right there in the center. That's already right there on the edge, about ready to go. Oh yeah, any moment now. We're gonna get that pyramid. Come on. Oh my goodness. Well, that $10,000 chip tower fell down. Well, we're not really winning much back so far. So there's a lot of money on the line today, $50 million. Come on, big money. Oh yeah, sweet, we got that quarter pyramid. That helped out tremendously right there. I was worried we wasn't going to win anything back at all. So anyhow, let me go see what I've won real quick and we'll get right back to pushing. Oh yeah, nice. Check this out. So we got about 185 quarters now. This is doing incredible. So, oh yeah, come on, big money. Oh yeah, we're starting to get those $5,000 chip towers on the right side. Or that wall, whatever you want to call it. Whole bunch of $10,000 chips falling off the pusher. Oh, nice. Oh my goodness, wow. Oh yeah, jackpot baby. That was a massive tower of quarters that just fell down. Oh my goodness, so much is going on right now. That tower of $10,000 chips fell over that was back there on the pusher. And if I'm not mistaken, there was a purple mystery bag inside that quarter tower on the right. And possibly a dice. And I forgot to mention they got a bunch of white dice in there today. I think we've already lost like 2 or 3 of them to the blue shelves. Might be able to win those back later on, I'm not sure. So anyhow, that right there was the last of our quarters. Let me go see what I've won real quick and we'll get right back to pushing. Alright, I'm back. So check this out. We got a purple mystery bag and a white dice so far. That is absolutely incredible. So I will open up that mystery bag after we win all these remaining towers and chips and gold out of there. And those white dice, if you don't know what those are for, we get to roll them at the end of the game. Whatever they land on, my winnings will multiply by that number. My goodness, this is pushing good. I'm getting a ton of $10,000 chips and gold bars on that right hand side. And anyhow, we made a tremendous amount of money on that previous round. And we got a truckload of gold and a boatload of quarters. Got about 1,200 quarters now. I'd say once we get that quarter tower on the left-hand side, that'll put our quarters up to about 2,000 of them. Possibly. Oh nice, we just got another $5,000 chip tower to go on that left-hand side. That's incredible. Yeah, most of the time the tower's on the... Oh my goodness, nice. We got that quarter tower. That was an outstanding avalanche of quarters right there. Wait, was that a red mystery bag? I think I just seen a red mystery bag fall out of there. Let me see real quick. Oh my goodness, nice. Check that out. We got a red mystery bag also. Wow, that is exceptional right there. Absolutely exceptional. So let's keep it going. Oh yeah, sweet. We got that tower of $5,000 chips on the left. Holy guacamole, this is doing phenomenal today. Like, look at that. We're winning hundreds of thousands of dollars every single push. Winning all kinds of quarters back, gold bars. Absolutely brilliant game today. Oh yeah, that was a good push right there. Well, before I started playing, I thought this game was going to be extremely difficult. But I've only been playing about 10 minutes so far. We've already made this much progress, so this is doing amazing. That $5,000 chip tower, that massive tower, $5,000 chips back there on the pusher, seems to be moving forward pretty well also. Well, I think we should be pushing on that right-hand side to try to get that tower of $5,000 chips. Because sometimes if you push on one side, the opposite side will start to get a little bit stubborn. And if y'all have seen previous videos, y'all know the towers on the sides sometimes take hours upon hours to fall down. Well, there's been several times I've played for over 3 or 4 or sometimes 7.5 hours trying to get these towers on the sides to crash down. I mean, most of the time I'll get them to go, but if I don't get them to go, I normally just pay extra to have them moved or something, or I will give up on them. It depends on how long I've already been playing. If it takes more than 8 hours to win a tower, more than likely I'd either pay to have it moved or I'd give up on it. So let's just hope that that $5,000 chip tower on the right hand side falls down into the loot chute within the next couple of minutes. Well, goodness gracious, speaking of that loot chute, let's get it cleared out real quick. My goodness, there's so many quarters laying on the ground. I'd say we got 2,200 quarters now, possibly. Earlier I said we'd probably have about 2,000 quarters whenever that quarter tower on the left fell down. But I'd say we've got over 2,000 quarters. It's fine with me. Well, we only got like, let's see, 35, 40 quarters left. Let's get them in there. Let's push on that right hand side for now. Come on, bring me the money. Yeah, we're definitely winning more quarters than we're putting in. It's a good thing, for sure. So anyhow, let me go see what I've won real quick, and we'll get right back to work. Alrighty, AMV Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So we made a tremendous amount of money on that previous round. Got all kinds of $5,000 and $10,000 chips. We also got a truckload of gold. So many 1-ounce gold bars. And got a boatload of quarters also. Remember earlier when I said we got about 2,200 of them? Well, that was way off. We got like 2,600 or 2,700 of them now. So that's definitely enough quarters to get it all cleared out of there today. More than enough, for sure. So I'm just trying to get this massive tower of $5,000 chips. It's back there on the pusher to crash down. I'm also trying to get that tower of $5,000 chips on the right. So let's see, I think our best bet is to just load it up with quarters right there in the center. Try to get that massive tower of $5,000 chips back there. Then we'll focus on that one on the right side a little bit later on. Let's see, I'm actually going to use that skill stop button to try to stack at least 300 or 400 or 500 quarters up back there at one time. So, hold on one second. That was probably, I don't know, like 150 quarters right there. So this should get that tower of $5,000 chips moving a little bit. I hope so anyhow. Oh no, the quarters are getting stuck back there. And the other day I put 1,000 quarters in here at one time using this skill stop button. So if you haven't seen that video, I highly suggest you check it out. Just go to my channel, go to videos, and you'll see it. Alright, well that was a bunch of quarters right there. Let's see what it does. Oh yeah, that got that tower moving a lot better now. That's the trick to it. That did waste a lot of our quarters though. But look at how much that moved that $5,000 chip tower. That's insane. It was like all the way back there. Now it's hanging about halfway off the pusher or something. Yeah, this might be the the new secret to winning right here is putting like 500 or 600 quarters in there at one push. That's incredible. So that was the last of our quarters. Let me go collect some quarters real quick and we'll get right back to pushing. Alright, I'm back. Let's keep it pushing. So I'm going to try that same technique once again. I'm going to put like 400, 500, 600 quarters in there at one time. Because that moved that tower a bunch. More than likely this will get it off of there by now. Let's just keep on loading it up. My goodness, look at all those quarters piling up the wall back there. That's how you know it's going to be a good push whenever that happens. Been working pretty well so far. Alright, so we'll see what that does right there. I don't want to waste too many quarters. Then at the same time, I want to get that tower $5,000 chips. Oh my goodness. Well, it's getting closer. Just keep on stacking it up. Oh yeah, it just lost a $5,000 chip at the base of it. It's a good sign right there. That means it's about to crash down any moment now. Oh my goodness, nice, there it goes. Wow. So I might try to start doing that technique more often whenever the towers are being a little bit stubborn. That's if we have enough quarters to do so. Wow, that is incredible. Well, that's a relief now that that tower fell down. So now our best bet is to push on that right hand side for a little while. Try to get that tower to fall down. Oh my goodness, did you see that? Tower on the right just moved forward a bunch, maybe a centimeter or two. Oh yeah, it just moved again. I'd say we're about to get that tower any moment now. Oh yeah, it's teetering back and forth a little bit. Come on. Oh yeah, we pretty much done got all those $5,000 chips right there in the center. Oh my goodness, look at that. There's only one more remaining. Nice, we got it. And we're also winning a bunch of those quarters that we stacked up in there. Getting a bunch of those back. That's a good thing. So I'd say we'll probably get back to around... Oh my goodness, nice. We got that tower $5,000 chip on the right side. That is a major relief right there. My goodness. So now we just got to win that last gold bar out of there. Then we'll be ready to open up those two mystery bags. Wow. Yeah, that was definitely a good technique that I've been using. Putting like 400, 500, 600 quarters in there at one time. So that right there was the last of our quarters. Let me collect some quarters real quick and we'll try to get that remaining gold bar out of there. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's keep it pushing. So let's get that remaining gold bar out of there, and after that, I will open up both of those mystery bags that we won. So let's keep it pushing on that right-hand side. It definitely seems to be working pretty well. Oh yeah, that gold bar is on its way. It's on its way to the loot chute. Come on, bring me the money. And we pretty much got all of our 2,600 quarters back. Well, I'd say we got about like 2,300 of them, so we still got to win like 300 or 400 more to break even where we was at a few minutes ago. See, there's so many stacks of quarters in there, but it was definitely worth it to get those $5,000 chip towers. It's definitely a good technique to use whenever the towers are being a little bit stubborn. Put like 400, 500, 600, 700, 800 quarters in there at one time. But I wouldn't recommend doing that if you only got like 300 or 400 quarters. I only done it because I had like almost 3,000 quarters, so we could afford to lose some of the quarters. Well, it ended up working out really well, and we got that last gold bar out of there, so let's go ahead and open up those two mystery bags. Alright, here they are. So let's go ahead and start with this purple mystery bag right here. This one feels a little bit heavier than the red one. So let's open it up and see if there's anything good and valuable in there. Oh yeah, nice. Check that out. So we got a red earbud and 3 Bitcoins. So if you don't know what this red earbud is for, we get to cash it in. They will take all those towers that are on the blue shelves and they'll put them into the playfield somewhere. I don't get to pick which spot they move the towers, but they'll put them in there somewhere. So that's amazing right there. And check this out, we got 3 Bitcoins. So if you don't know what the Bitcoins are for, they have no cash value. They're just entries into a free $100,000 buy-in giveaway. So that's not bad at all. Now let's move on to this red mystery bag. See if there's anything good and valuable in this one. Oh yeah, nice. Check this out. So we got the $50 chip. So if you don't know what this is for, we get to cash it in at the end of the game. They will take anything that's fallen down those side slots and they'll put it back into the playfield. And if you don't know this, anything that falls down those side slots, that goes to the house. So with this, if I cash this in, they're pretty much giving me a second chance at winning whatever I've lost. And lastly, we got 4 more dice. So we got 3 white dice and 1 gold dice. Like I said earlier, the white dice multiply our winnings. And this gold dice, I don't think I said what that's for. We get to roll that one at the end of the game. Whatever it lands on, the gold will multiply by that amount. So that's not bad at all. Those mystery bags was loaded up extremely well. So I'm going to go ahead and cash in this red earbud, and they'll move all them towers to the playfield. I'll be right back. Alrighty, A&V Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I cashed in that red earbud. They took all those towers that was on the blue shelves and put them back into the playfield. Looks like one of those $10,000 chip towers already fell over. About to get a whole bunch of them right there on the edge. Come on, big money. Oh yeah. Now we're going to start winning like at least 200 or 300 grand every single push. Like, look at that. Definitely making bank today, that's for sure. And there's, how many dice was in there? I think there was 6 more white dice. 2 of them are back there on that tower, and the other 4 on those 2 towers right there. About to get that $5,000 chip tower right there in the center. And that $10,000 chip tower. Oh yeah, nice. Wow, that was an outstanding avalanche right there. Just made all kinds of $5,000 and $10,000 chips, gold bars. My goodness, pretty much demolished all of those towers. And the gold bars, they're worth whatever 1 ounce of gold is at the moment. I think they're around like $1,950 a piece. Maybe $1,975. The spot price of gold has been going from like $1,950 all the way up to $2,000. It's going back and forth over the past couple of days. So if somebody could let me know what the exact spot price of gold is in the comments, I would highly appreciate that. Oh my goodness, well it looks like we lost a ton of gold to the blue shelf. So it would cost us 100 grand to get that back. But I don't think it would be worth it to pay 100 grand because we've only got 1 gold dice. Let's see, how many ounces of gold did we lose? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think 11 ounces of gold. We might end up getting like 2 or 3 of those gold bars back. Like, see those right there, how they're trying to go back onto the pusher. So, I don't know. I don't think paying an extra 100 grand to get those back would be worth it. So anyhow, let me go collect the quarters real quick and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's keep it pushing. So we made a tremendous amount of money on that previous round. And we got a truckload of gold and a boatload of quarters. Pretty much got around 2,400 quarters now. So that's pretty much what we had before I put like 500 or 600 quarters in there at one time. So I guess it's safe to say we definitely have enough quarters to get it all cleared out of there today. I don't know, do y'all think it would be worth it to pay that extra 100 grand to get those gold bars that we lost back? I don't know. I mean, we only got like 1 gold dice, and if that lands on a 1, then it definitely wouldn't be worth it. And anyhow, if you're wondering about those chips that are against the walls, Those ones right there, those are for decoration only. The only way I could win those is if I trick shot them into the playfield using the quarters. They won't move those to the playfield whenever I cash in that red earbud or that $5 chip. And if I were to trick shot those tiny dice that are on top of those chips into the playfield and win those, I think you all can see them, they're on top of those chips. I would have to give those back to them because those aren't the dice that we get to roll at the end of the game. Those have no value at all. Yeah, there's still a ton of gold and $10,000 chips on that left side we gotta win. Come on, bring me the money. Oh yeah, it's got a gold bar right there. And if you're wondering what I do with the quarters after I'm done playing, I normally just trade the quarters in for cash because I can't reuse the quarters that I win on the next game I play. Well, unless they had that bounty chip in there, which I haven't seen it in there on this game. So all these quarters that I've won, I will trade those in for cash at the very end. Whenever I decide to cash out. Oh yeah, 2 ounces of gold right there on the edge about to go. Come on, bring me the money. Nice, we got them. And I think we're going to end up losing that gold bar right there. It's about to fall down that gutter. But luckily we got that $50 chip. I would get to cash that in. And we'll take all that stuff that we lost, put it back into the playfield. Oh yeah, 20 grand to go. Let's get it. It's right there on the edge. That might be a win. Come on, big money. Oh my goodness, it's hanging more than halfway over that edge now. Oh yeah, it's about to go. Any moment now. Keep a close eye on it. Nice, we got it. Got it all cleared out of there today. That is absolutely spectacular. So I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and cash in that $50 chip. And they'll take all that stuff that we've lost to the side slots and they'll put it back into the playfield. I'll be right back. Alright, ANB Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I cashed in that $50 chip. They took all that stuff that we lost to the side slots and put it back into the playfield. And it looks like they forgot to empty out their loot box again that goes to them. So this is pretty much a whole day's worth of stuff that other people have lost to the side slots. Looks like there was a bunch more $1,000 chips and $5,000 and $10,000 chips. And another thing, all that gold that we lost on that left side, they pretty much stacked it all up in like one enormous tower right there. And if we stacked the quarters up real high back there on the pusher on that left hand side, I would have a good chance of trick shotting that into the playfield. So we're going to give that a try. We definitely have enough quarters to try it out. So, come on, bring me the money. Oh yeah, a bunch of $5,000 and $10,000 chips on the edge. Wow, this is pushing incredibly well today. So anyhow, I hope y'all are doing good and having an amazing day so far. Remember, if you're new around here and you enjoy the content, do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe, turn on the post bell notifications. That way you get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. Would help out a lot. We're on the road to 120,000 subscribers. My goal is to get there by July the 15th, so hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also, let's try to get 3,000 likes on today's video. 3,000 likes. I know we can do that. Just need everyone watching to hit that like button. I tell you what, if this video can get 3,000 likes within the first day of it being uploaded, I will do a $100 million buy-in tomorrow. I've been saying this over the past couple days, but we've still not managed to get 3,000 likes within a day. I think we've gotten up to like 2,900 likes. So I'm going to need 3,000 likes in a day on this video right here. If you want to see that $100 million buy-in tomorrow. So I promise you all, hit that like button, get me to 3,000 likes, and I'll do that $100 million buy-in. Goodness gracious, just about got it all cleared out of there. There's only 15 grand remaining. And also, it is 100% free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I don't get paid for you all hitting that subscribe button and hitting that like button. I mean, in reality, it just makes it 1,000,000% easier for you all to keep up with the future content. Because once you hit that subscribe button, there should be a bell icon right next to it. If you hit that bell icon, it will give you the option to turn on all notifications. And if you turn on all notifications, you will get notifications on your phone, TV, laptop, computer, iPad, whatever you're watching my videos on. You would get notifications every single time I upload a brand new video. And I pretty much post 7 days a week, so don't miss out on any amazing content. Hit that subscribe button. So anyhow, that right there was the last of our quarters. So I tell you what, I'm going to try like one more bowl of quarters and try to trick shot that tower of gold into the playfield. And if that doesn't get it, I will go ahead and call them back here and have them put the dice on the pusher. Because done cashed in that $50 chip. They took everything that we lost, put it back into the playfield. So the only thing that was left to do was to pay that extra 100 grand, which I don't see how that'd be worth it. Because that's like, let's see, maybe 10, 12 ounces of gold. Yeah, that dice would have to land on a 6. And even if it did land on a 6, I don't know if that would be enough to make that 100 grand back. So I think our best bet is to try to trick shot it into the playfield to save us from spending a lot of money. So anyhow, let me collect some quarters real quick and we'll get right back to pushing. Alright, I'm back. Let's keep it going. So let's keep on stacking this left side up with quarters. Try to get that stack of gold out of there. And I just did the math. So that's 10 ounces of gold right there. And that gold dice would at least have to land on a 6 to make anything over $100,000. So it definitely wouldn't be worth paying that extra 100 grand. And even if that gold dice did land on a 6, I think we'd only make like 17 grand profit off of the 100 grand. And the odds of that gold dice landing on a 6, it's a pretty slim chance of that happening because there's 5 other numbers that it could land on. And I would at least need a 6 to make any money at all. Even if it landed on a 5, that would only be like $97,500. So we'd end up losing money right there. So I don't think I want to take the gamble, and I'd rather just try to trick shot this gold tower into the playfield. Seems like it's that the quarters are pushing that gold tower further onto the blue shelf. So after this bowl of quarters, I'm going to just go ahead and call it quits. But overall, this has been a brilliant game today. Made all kinds of money, all kinds of gold. Oh my goodness, dropping quarters everywhere on the ground. Probably got like, I'd say 30, 40 quarters left. Let's get them in there. Let's keep stacking them up on that left-hand side. Alright, well that right there was the last of them, so let's see if that does anything. Well, we didn't get that gold tower, unfortunately, but we're getting a bunch of quarters back. So, like I said, we're going to go ahead and call it quits there. It's been a brilliant game today. So now I'm going to call them back here. I think we won 12 dice in total. We got 11 white dice and 1 gold dice. They will put all 12 of them dice back there on the pusher. We got to roll them on down to that lower shelf, whatever they land on, get to multiply our winnings and our gold by that amount. So let me call them back here real quick and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's keep it going. So I called them back here. They put all 12 of them dice back there on the pusher. So let's roll them on out to that lower level. Hope they land on some enormous numbers. Oh yeah, we got 2 6s. And see how that gold dice landed on a 3. So we'd end up losing a bunch of money today if I would have paid that extra 100 grand to get those gold bars. Well, speaking of the gold bars, I think they just took those gold bars that was in there out of the machine. I mean, we couldn't win them anyway. We already gave up on them. Oh yeah, those are some phenomenal numbers right there. Let's see what that last one's gonna land on. Oh yeah, sweet, we got a 5. So that was kind of a close call right there, because that one's getting real close to the edge. And if any of those dice fall over the edge or in those side slots, we would lose them. So we gotta watch out for that. So anyhow, I'm gonna count everything up, multiply our winnings in our gold ball, that, and I'll let y'all know what we've won back from a $50 million buy-in. I'll be right back. You all are not going to believe how much money I've won today. This is absolutely remarkable. I ended up winning $8,728,000 in chips, and all those white dice combined ended up multiplying my winnings by 42. And in total, I ended up winning $366,576,000 from a $50 million buy, and that is absolutely outstanding. That's another huge life-changing jackpot win right there. Absolutely mind-blowing. And on top of that, we won 141 ounces of gold. That gold dice landed on a 3, so we got to multiply the gold by 3. And in total, I ended up winning 423 ounces of gold today. And those are around $1,975 a piece. I think they're around that much anyhow. And last but not least, we got 3 Bitcoins. So that's 3 entries into the free $100,000 buy-in giveaway. So that's not bad at all for a $50 million buy-in. So if y'all enjoyed today's video, be sure you leave a like and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications, that way you get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care and have an awesome day.